So if you ever come to California, you got to come to Burbank. Across the street from the Burbank airport, you come over here on Van Noen and you come over to Fry's Electronics. There's a huge electronics store, and all of them have some type of theme. This one's the coolest one to me because it's got the spaceship crashed into the building. So we're going to see if we can go video inside here and show the other side of this wall too. So when you first walk into the door, you come in through the underneath the spaceship that's been into the wall, and everything in here is going to be 50s sci-fi. So you got the old things here. And if you turn around and look up, you can see where the wall is broken and the spaceship has crashed through the wall. That's actually really awesome with the aliens up on top too. And they're all like in chaos. And if you walk over here, you can see where the aliens are up there with their lasers. And then you turn around and you got the Jeep cut in half. Now this is trippy. This is trippy because if you like touch it, I don't know like how they actually did this. Because it's metal, and then they like it's like as if they really took an old Jeep and then just covered like the sharp parts with this stuff. It's really awesome. That's like really cool. But then you can see the aliens are standing on what looks like an old 50s diner. Now I gotta talk a little bit about the store too, not just the cool stuff that's in here. This is a huge electronics store, and we'll walk around a little bit and show what's in here. And I can't compare this to anything. You can't say that this is like a Best Buy. This is actually better. This is like a geek fest in here, because I know down some of these aisles, I don't know if we'll get to it, that they have the green things like you would build a circuit board with, just the green, and then you put your own capacitors and whatever on them. That's how this store is. It's for like everybody, no matter what level you're at. When you walk straight back here, if you can tell, that's another huge, it's a huge spaceship, and it's got a robot in front of it with a lady. The dude's name is Gort. That's from a movie called The Day the Earth Stood Still in the 50s. And if you look at the movie poster cover, he's holding the lady. Now I don't remember the whole story. I just remember he was guarding the spaceship. But this thing is so huge. If you look over there, you can see the leg to the spaceship over there. There's one leg over there, and there's one over there. I'm actually standing under it, and it's as if you would think that's what the life-size spaceship would be. Like the other one that crashed into the wall was a lot smaller than this one. This would be like the mothership. It's huge. So we'll come over here for a second, show some of this over here. I'll show some of the store in a minute. I like all this movie type stuff. So this right here, if you're familiar with any old 50s movies, there was a movie called Them, and it was these gigantic killer ants. I don't remember the whole story, like how they got big or whatever, but that's why there's these giant ants in here. Sweet Mustang, bro. A little bit too modern for the 50s thing. That's not a 50s Mustang. That's funny though that somebody put that in there. And the octopus, I'm not sure what movie that's from. I'm not old enough to remember a lot of these things. That's a cool little spaceship right there. That looks pretty cool. Nice little truck back in there. It's awesome. I wonder if I can go to the other side, get a shot of that train. Wow, that truck is melted. That's awesome. That's so sweet. And there's another UFO in there and some tanks and a Godzilla. Here's the foot, here's the leg to the spaceship. It's huge. Here's a Godzilla up here. Sweet old fire truck. Nice. This is actually really cool. Nice spaceship. Here you go, Logan. A train for you. Not sure what era that would be. I'm not sure if that's too modern of a train for this particular scene. But that's really awesome. That is really awesome. So, we're going to walk over here for a second. And if you were to like look around, there's like aliens everywhere. There's an alien way up here. There's one way up here hiding up there in the little corner. But then you walk over here and you see these huge ants. Doing okay, awesome? You'll see these huge ants. This is what I mentioned before from the movie Them, with the huge ants. These are huge. Like, they're super huge. There's another alien way over there on top of the diner looking thing. So I don't know if I don't know how to get a scaled shot. Like, how can I show scale? I'm trying to see if I can get myself in the shot, and then you can see the ant behind me to see how big that really is. It's amazing how big it is. It's actually kind of funny. I think it's awesome being in here. Oh, I'm sorry. So, it's been a while since I've been in this store. What used to be inside the spaceship, we'll see if we can walk over there, used to be like the car audio spot. There's another alien sitting way up there. They're like all over the place. So you used to walk in here and come in here. The audio's back here, but then there's a presentation room inside the spaceship. So we're underneath this huge spaceship, and you can walk back in here, go in there, and that's where they used to do, I don't know what presentations are in there. That's where they used to do the, the Bose thing, which was cool back in the day. I don't know if they still do that. If they still have that, go check that out sometime. They used to do them, if there's a Bose store by your house, you go sit in a little room and do the demo. It used to be so awesome. So yeah, this is still an audio room. We're walking inside the spaceship itself. It's a huge audio room. So that's pretty cool. So I know that there's a bunch of fries in California, Arizona, probably Nevada. I know they're more West Coast. There's, I'm not sure if they're in Texas. There's two near Atlanta. One's in Duluth, one's in Alpharetta. And when I walked in there, they were so plain. I said, hey, what's your theme? Because they all have a theme. The one in Vegas has a big slot machine out front. And when you walk in, you're walking into like where the coins used to come out. And there's stacks of coins outside, which are like the things that prevent the cars from running into the building. So when I went to the one in Alpharetta and Duluth, especially the one in Duluth, I'm walking around, the guy was like, can I help you? I said, what's your theme? And there were pictures on the back wall. And he was like, that's our theme. And I said, what exactly is that? And he said it was some type of photos of the history of that city. But the rest of it was just empty. I mean, it was like 30, I can't remember, it was 200,000 square feet or 30,000 square feet. Anyway, you come back to the back corner of the store. This is called the Atomic Cafe. Another alien just chilling way up there with his legs crossed. And you come back here to this Atomic Cafe. It's a real cafe. You can eat in here. I've never eaten here, I don't think. And the movies aren't playing right now. There's a huge movie screen up here that they usually play some of the sci-fi movies on. And that alien up in that corner looks hilarious. This dude's got a drink in his hand, which is really funny. These guys are like just chilling, but they're posed so funny. He's got a drink too. This alien looks like he's dancing like an Elvis guy. But you can come in here, they have these old 50s cars right here. And these are actually where you can eat. These are booths. And you can actually just chill in the car right here and eat your food, and then watch a movie up there. They don't have the movies running today, or they probably will later. It's early. It's just after they open. We wanted to get here early, so there wasn't too many people in the store, so we could walk around and do this. It's a little easier when there's a little bit less people. There we go. So when you come back here, because it's like an alien invasion, they're like fighting back. You come back here and they got these huge airplanes. These are awesome. They're like, I don't know if they're life size, but they're like super huge. They could be life size. They're like really awesome though. And I don't know the history of this city at all. That one says Lieutenant Art Ciordia Jr. See if I can see the other one. I wonder if these have any significance to around here. Colonel Robert Workman. That's pretty funny. I mean, those could be movie references, and I don't know it. I don't know. If you know what they are, let me know, please, in the comments. And then there's a huge octopus back there in the wall. His legs are actually forming these tables over here. This is the octopus's legs coming out. He's coming through the wall right here, and then his legs are coming out from the ground, forming these tables. I'm not quite sure what the octopus is actually from as far as what movie or whatever, but we're gonna walk over here. There's just this is like really awesome, the theme that's in there. I think this is the best one. No, I think the best part is the front where the spaceship is. It looks so like real and life size. It's really fun. We'll come back here for a minute. There used to be, they've changed the store since I've been here. It's been years since I've been over here. Just pass by here.
You say you're trying to scan and have the image go to the computer, or
there's another ant back up there. Nice old motorcycle, a motorcycle cop checking out the ant. More aliens way up on top right there. You used to be able to come over to this area over here. There were like blank motherboards and capacitors, and you can actually build your own things from scratch. If you're geeky enough, this is the place to come to do something like that. I'm not. I just know how to buy the computer parts and put the stuff together. Let's walk down some of these aisles over here. This is where that stuff used to be. It's all gone. I mean, obviously they changed the store around. It's been years anyway. But it's still a very fun store. And if you know of a Fry's Electronics in your area, I would suggest that, I mean, you would know about it, but it's the place to go. I mean, nothing really beats this place. And if you look online, it's a little different than when you're shopping in the store. There's a lot of stuff in the store that's not online. Like, I'll have to find them. I don't know if they have them in the store. Hello. That's hilarious. I'm just going to. I'll be done in about 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, you can actually eat in those. I mean, that's a real cafe. They weren't playing movies though. Nice. Wow, this is empty. So here's all the pictures of the motherboard. They used to be laying on these boards so you could physically see what they look like. But it looks like they're moving stuff around at the moment. They don't have all this stuff put out here. Is there anything you need to look at while we're in here? I'm just talking, looking at stuff. I don't need anything right now. Okay, I'll walk around for a couple more minutes. I'll be done. I love you. The computers are back there. Oh, I'm sorry. So as far as the street is concerned, with the double yellow line, not really sure if that's just supposed to make you feel like you're in some type of a city or something. But anyway, If you live by a Fry's, this is the place to go. And like I was going to say, you know, online it's a little different. Sometimes when you come here and you walk around, they have these bins. I haven't seen any here. They'll be like, it's like almost like a bucket looking thing. It's a bin, and they'll have stuff for like $1, like charging cables for $1, and different things. Oh, here's some bins right here, but I don't think these are the cheap things. But these are the type of things you won't find online on their website. I would still totally recommend getting stuff from their website, although Newegg usually has a lot of stuff. But if you live by a Fry's, it's better to go there than to order from their website anyway. This is a lot of the stuff you will not see on there. And they do have like washers and dryers and refrigerators and appliances. It is kind of like a Best Buy in that way. Oh, that's hilarious. That's really funny. So it is kind of like Best Buy in that way, but as far as electronics are concerned and computers, this is where you want to go.